Hi everyone, Natalie Graham here, and we are back for another episode on Gems into Jewelry. You may recognize me from a YouTube channel in years past or from the JTV Extra channel. Either way, I am thrilled to be with you here today on JTV. We are going to talk all about gemstones and jewelry. Couple things I just want you to let you know. If you are interested in any of the pieces that I talk about tonight, feel free to check out the links below. This Gems into Jewelry episode will cover one fantastic gemstone. We're going to talk about some specimens, loose stones, and some really great jewelry, some of which I'm wearing tonight. So let's jump in. Tonight, we are going to be talking all about aquamarine, one of my favorite gemstones for a couple reasons. Number one, I think that the blue of aquamarine is one of my favorite blues ever. And I'm actually wearing a sweater right now to show you how much I love that color. Also, aquamarine is a major stone in Brazil where I lived and worked when I was in the industry before jewelry television. So the adventure of aquamarine, the excitement of aquamarine is just one of the many reasons I'm excited to have it on the show with you tonight. Gems into Jewelry, it's going to focus all on gemstones. We're going to nerd out. I'm a gemologist and I can't wait to show you all of the information I've acquired throughout my career, or tell you all the information I've acquired throughout my career, and let's have some fun. So I want to start off with a specimen that I have from jewelry television. It's super cool. So let's jump in. Number one, you can see the matrix. Aquamarine, like every other stone, it has to grow somewhere, right? And kind of the matrix right here it's kind of like the host of where it starts to grow. And with the proper nutrients and conditions, you get a beautiful piece of aquamarine. Next, I want you to notice we've got this really fantastic crystal structure right here. But what is the most eye-catching thing about this specimen is that blue. Aquamarine, typically when it comes out of the ground, it will be this blue, but oftentimes it can show like almost a bit of a greenish. So I've actually seen specimens that have like maybe a little bit of green right here at the top or a little bit of green at the bottom. Sometimes, but not always, aquamarine is heated. And when you heat an aquamarine, it actually eliminates kind of the yellow from that green. So it pulls, kind of that greenish color away. If you think about green, to get green, you have to put like yellow and blue together, right? So if you heat a stone, you're pulling that yellow out, and then you get these really fantastic blue colors that aquamarine is known for. There are a million reasons to love aquamarine. It is, like I said, you can find it all over the world. So Tanzania, the United States, I've heard of other sources in like Africa and Asia. It's also the birthstone for March. So it's July right now. I know we are nowhere near March and birthday season, but if you have a March baby that you love, my sister is a March baby. I absolutely love her to death. I'm always looking for great aquamarine jewelry to buy for her. This is what you should be looking at. Like I mentioned earlier, oftentimes aquamarine can be heated, not always. Aquamarine can also be created in the lab. Obviously, this piece is not created in a lab. It is almost too real looking, right? One of the coolest things about aquamarine is that when you are mining the stone, you're going to find a lot of it, right? If you're in Brazil, it's a major source, but you're also typically going to find like larger, I'm going to say larger crystals with aquamarine. So those that are cutting it, often called lapidaries, they have a pretty fun time because if you have a really big stone, you can cut these really big, beautiful pieces. I've seen some huge aquamarines over the course of my career. It's a stone that's known for this bright, beautiful color. It's also pleochroic. So sometimes, I don't notice it with this piece, pleochroism, it's like you will get different colors looking at different views. A lot of gemstones can be pleochroic. Typically when you are looking with aquamarine, you'll get like some green hues. I don't know if this camera that I have on my phone is the best way to show that, but just something to know. When you're thinking about aquamarine, a couple facts that I want you to remember. It is usually a 7.5, come on, Natalie. It is a 7.5 to 8 on the Mohs scale. So that means this is a great stone that you can wear every day. I maybe wouldn't wear it if you are doing your gardening, or if you're like cleaning out something in your car, you want to be really careful. I would never recommend any piece of jewelry when you're doing like something really active with your hands. But being a 7.5 and 8 in the Mohs scale, it's a really great piece to wear every single day. Other stones that are high up in the Mohs scale, you know that diamond is a 10. And if you have watched Jewelry Television, I am confident that you know your stones. Corundum, which is sapphire and ruby, is usually about not usually, is a 9 on the Mohs scale. So you've got some great stones that you can wear every day. Something else that I really love about the gem and jewelry industry, not only is it this international industry, there's like you meet so many interesting people, you see beautiful stones. I've always said kind of the gem and jewelry industry is the intersection of art, history, geography, geology. Like there's just so much going on in the industry, right? Well, I think something else that's really cool is kind of the history and the folklore that we get. So with Aquamarine, you have, this kind of history of people believing that the wearer will be granted like calmness and good fortune. So if you buy a piece tonight that I'm about to show you, maybe you will be given calmness. I know I feel calm when I see Aquamarine, but I think that's probably just because blue is like probably my favorite color. All right, folks, let's jump in. I've got some really great stones. Oh, I'm wearing them, right. Okay, first thing that I want to show you tonight is this really fantastic ring. I've got my notes on the side about this piece, so I'm going to be looking on the side a little bit. This is a really gorgeous ring that we have tonight. It is aquamarine and it has white diamonds, which I think is so cool. So we've got a single aquamarine stone. It's oval cut. First thing I want you to notice about this piece is that you have like the typical blue of aquamarine. This is about 0.85 carats. And I also want to point this out. We have 0.02 carats total weight around kind of embedded in this halo. Something else that's really cool about this, the halo and then half of the shank, it is just this really detailed metalwork, which I think gives the piece kind of this like delicateness. And it also, to me, looks like kind of something that you would have seen people like wearing. It's like old world. This piece does not feel like something that came from 2024. It feels like something from like 1824 or 1924. Definitely something to think about. Like I said, we've got some really great prices here at Jewelry Television, and we've got great jewelry. And the best thing is when we have great jewelry and great prices, right? All right, so I want you to take a look at this a little bit closer. You see that beautiful oval cut, kind of the detailing. If you want to see more up close photos, I recommend checking jtv.com. The sale price is $95.99. We have about 158 of these, so I hope that you are able to purchase your ring. I'm going to tell you the thing I love most about this is it is like a cocktail look. I feel like it will catch the eye of anyone looking across the room. I also love kind of this like octagonal halo. I feel like a lot of times you see halos that are just really round, and this one, it has a little bit more visual interest. So there you go. Another great example of what you can do with aquamarine. That was AMD461 for those of you who want to check out the links below that will have the pieces that we're looking at. The next piece that I want to show you, we've talked in other shows. Maybe you were watching my Uptown Gems show on JTV Extra. I'm a huge earring girl. Love them, wear them every single day. My earring collection is vast, but I think the one thing I'm probably lacking is some more aquamarine, and these caught my eye immediately. Couple things to look at. You have a very simple, I believe this is a fishhook clasp. This is my favorite clasp for earrings for a number of reasons. Number one, it's really light. And number two, it's super easy to put on. I have thrown these on when I'm like walking out the door, and they're just easy. They're so comfortable. And I think with earrings, that's one of the most important things. Next thing I want you to notice, we have a beautifully cut aquamarine right here, and it has it's like a almost like a rectangle cut, and you have this really beautiful halo of white zircon around this. This is about a 1.25 carat center stone. total weight. So like for the whole set of earrings, it's about 1.25 carats, okay? Next thing you're gonna see is the halo right around. I just don't think my phone is doing this piece justice, so highly recommend looking on jtv.com. The SKU for this one is GLH058. The best thing about this piece, and I hope you can see it when I have these in, that blue, that aquamarine really reflects the light. And I think with the white zircon already, that colored center stone with that the halo behind it, I think is just a really classic look. Like I said earlier, aquamarine is known for that bright blue color, and that halo really makes that pop. These are a great piece to own. They are classic, they're easy to wear, they're gonna go with a million different things in your wardrobe. We've got so much, there's a couple months left of summer, if that. This is the time that you should be cracking out the summer, your summer clothes, like really enjoying the end of summer. And I think you can do that with a pair of earrings like this. That blue screams summer to me. It feels like the ocean or maybe lake life. And I've fallen in love with these earrings. I love the drop. It's not that far. They're not super heavy. These cannot be any more comfortable. Like I said, GLH056. But the show is not over. I have a couple more pieces to show you. The next one, this is a great necklace right here. I'm gonna try and, oh no, I can't throw this on. My hair is too big. Too much hair. I don't think I can pop this on over my head, but that's okay. This piece right here, this is AMD 518. Couple things I want you to notice. We've got this this twisted chain, which I think looks so delicate. I love this chain because I feel like the movement of the metal kind of like reflects light off your neck. And I think it, like I said earlier with the earrings, it adds that extra color to your face. Next thing I want you to notice is the really beautiful rectangular octagonal cut. Say that 10 times fast. This is a 1.13 carat cut aquamarine. We've also got about 0.21 carats of multi-gems. So you're going to see, let me see if I can get a better look. You're going to see above that aquamarine on the top of the piece near the near the chain, some other colors. My phone just never does these pieces justice. Really classic look. I think the best thing about this piece, and I'm going to show you it. I have this right here. Look at this. All right. Something that you guys should notice. This is a pretty far drop. I mean, this silver pendant, maybe that looks like 18 inches or so. What's also great is you have the extender right here on the back. So this is a piece that you're gonna get different wear out of. If you wanna layer this, you've got the pop of that aquamarine, which is fantastic. You can also, layer it with other white toned metals, which I think would look really neat. You've got the multi-gem right here. So I think this drop earring that we have, this drop necklace is really gonna be fantastic if you're wearing a V-neck, if you're wearing like a strapless dress or a strapless shirt. It will pop against, kind of the summer colors that we have. And I think into winter as well with like that iciness of the aquamarine. I don't think you can ever go wrong. I think it's seasonal, or I think it's multi-seasonal, and we are thrilled to have it on the show tonight. All right, if you're interested, that was AMD 518. The sale price tonight is like $97-ish. I have quite a few of these in inventory. I hope you can get it as soon as possible. This is one of my favorite pieces tonight. When I was shooting Uptown Gems and Jewelry, I'd always do like Natalie's picks. And since this is a shorter show, we've got more to show you. I feel like almost all of the pieces that we have tonight are Natalie's picks, but I'm gonna say, if you had to get one thing, I hope it is these earrings. I absolutely love them. I've had them on for the entire show. I was wearing them earlier today. They're super comfortable. The halo is a very classic design. I would wear these during the day. I'd wear these out on a date night, to a retirement party, to a family reunion, whatever you have going. But aquamarine is just, I feel like everyone who sees this light blue, they're going to immediately know like, oh, that's aquamarine. I have to figure out where did you get it and where can I get some? And that's what you get with these like really classic cuts, these classic stones. You're never missing out when you have a piece of aquamarine on. Next piece, and in the essence of time, we're going to keep moving. I've got a beautiful cross right here. This is a very intricate piece. You can see the stones are cut, it's not like all oval or all teardrop. You've got some visual interest there. You've got the iciness of the blue, which I think is super interesting. With the contrast of the white metal. You've seen that in all the pieces that we've shown you tonight. If you are interested in this is PTH 173. We've got this on sale tonight for $119.99. This is a big piece. I mean, this is not a small piece. This is for those of you who want your outfits to be packing a punch. And I'm going to put this on right now. If I can, I'm terrible at putting on jewelry without a mirror. Okay, ready? Look at this. Look at that. I would say this feels like it's like an 18-inch. I would wear this on its own, and I wear this with some studs so that nothing is taking the thunder away from this piece. Like I said, we've got quite a few aquamarines. This is about 2.56 carats total weight. This, I would say, for how big of a pendant it is, it does not feel like I'm wearing a piece of jewelry. I love the length of it. I like pieces that kind of sit a little bit lower. I feel like they, they don't get lost underneath my clothes, or maybe they're lost underneath a jacket. They're just, they're right there and they're easy to see. We've got this tonight for you. This is PTH 173, and you will see the links below, below this video. The last thing, I think we have a couple more. We have a little bit more time. All right, the next thing I want to show you is this bracelet. I have been wearing a lot more bracelets this summer. I think it's like a really great way to add more color to your wardrobe. So this is the piece that I was so thrilled. If I had to pick two Natalie's picks tonight, this would be my second. All right, folks, we have this bracelet right here. This is rhodium over sterling silver. This is a tennis bracelet. Really classic design with the oval set in that white metal with the 4 prongs. This is DOJ 131. We've got in this entire piece, all right, we have 4.18 carats total weight of aquamarine, all over oval cut. This is $89.99 tonight, but the thing that I think that you need to notice the most about this piece is that color. Aquamarine, like I said, it can be kind of greenish. It can be, just stark blue. Sometimes it's heated. But this right here, that blue, this is what aquamarine is known for. And you have like, 5, 6, 7 inches of this all on your wrist. This is a great piece that you'd be able to layer. I'm wearing a watch tonight. What I've been doing with tennis bracelets is just wearing it right next to my watch. And I think it looks really classic. I like having a little bit of extra color on my wrist, and I think you will as well. All right, folks, the last piece tonight that I want to show you, this is AQV 190, and I'm really hoping my tweezer skills hold up. This, I'm going to tell you, when I think of the best blues I can with aquamarine, it's this piece right here. We have a 9x7, so this is a calibrated stone, which means that it's going to be a standard size. For those of you that are maybe new to the jewelry industry, a standard size is really important because it allows you kind of this freedom to set a 9x7 stone in whatever you want. Maybe you're setting earrings or a great pendant or a ring. If you are a collector, this is a stone that I would recommend buying more than one of. This is 1.35 carats, but I want you to just see that blue. It is just absolutely gorgeous. It is that deep kind of like ocean blue, that icy blue that aquamarine is known for. There you go. All right, folks, I think that concludes our show for tonight. This was Gems into Jewelry. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to learn more, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on Facebook and Instagram. The gram is on the gram. You can find me at JTV Natalie Graham, Graham. Thrilled to share my knowledge and my love of gemology with you. Please let me know if there's something you want to see in future shows, or if you have any questions. We are here and we are all ears at JTV, and make sure you check out those links below. Thanks so much. We'll catch you next week.